Okay, Ma, we live on air.
I love this.
So, I'll take a picture with Gladys and then send it to you, okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you. You did great by this one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Ma. Have a. Okay, I'll call you later.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, love you, baby. Take care.
Love you too, Ma. All right, we're gonna come back. Okay, Ma, I'm live on air. I'll call you back. All right. Okay, Gladys Knight is here. I just hung up on my mom. I'll come back. I want to open up a field of questions for our listeners. But right now, we prepared a special medley because there are a lot of hip-hop artists from Ice Cube to Wu-Tang Clan. The list goes on and on. Yes. People who have sampled your music and gone on to make great careers for themselves. I'm not sure if a lot of our audience understand because people were asking, well, what's the tie? I said, I don't have to make a tie. She's the missing link. Gladys Knight, the big hero Shade 4-5. And we're going to talk about your new music and what's going on with you now. 888-742-3345. DJ Wonder, let's take them back a little bit. Yes.
Well, let's talk about
this
the good old days.
Come
to think of it, as bad as we think they are, these will become the good old days for our children.
I'm so good with my mother right now.
Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? Can it be that it was all so simple? Can it be that it was all so? Can it be that it was all so simple? I went to the free clinic, it was filled to capacity. Now have back and a piece of ass beat. Very bad, so I had to make the trip. And thank God I didn't have.
We just had to let you guys know.
Wow, man.
Gladys Knight is here.
Wow. Royalty.
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 Decades of hits. Had the B was twerking in front of Miss Gladys.
I was trying not to, but I couldn't help it, Miss Gladys. When they threw on that pool bar, what goes around, my booty something just happened to it. It's like that getting with the getting, that Claudine on a Saturday. Yeah. Getting with the getting, the butt just start moving. So chicken.
We were sitting there talking out there, and I was explaining that a few friends of mine in the circles in the business, we like to acknowledge history and what people have done to get to the point that they are. And Gladys pointed out something to me. She said, "I've been around since the 50s, and I've sustained and been able to adjust with the times." Early in your career, you probably didn't think about having to adjust with the times, perhaps. I don't know, but what did you learn in the process of adjusting with the times? Because the sound from the 50s is different from the 60s, 60s different from the 70s, 70s different from the 80s. So, so you were cognizant of that. What kind of steps did you take? Did you work with certain producers, or what did you do?
I did. Well, I should say we did, because I was with the Pips at that time. But it came from the beginning, with my mom, because she was the creator of all of this, she and my dad. But as far as the music was concerned, she never allowed us to have one kind of music. I mean, we went from Frank Sinatra to the Midnighters to the Cadillacs to, whoever else was doing it, Doris Day. I mean, we had all kinds of music. So I grew up with that kind of thing. So even with the Pips, when we would select our music, we would go to Canadian Sunset, which was different. We worked with Leanne.
So you were doing,
and we were doing all kinds of music even then.
You were signed with Motown at one point, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then they had the big machine. They had the writers, the producers, and and Heard It Through the Grapevine was a song that was sang by Marvin Gaye too, right?
Yes, we did it first.
You did it first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Norman Whitfield, I'm sure you probably heard his name somewhere along the way. He took over Motown after Mr. Gordy left and went to California. And we were still in Detroit. And we were very close, Norman, because he was one of those producers because of Holland, Dozier, and Harlem. Never got a chance to rise. It kind of worked that way at Motown. Okay. But when they left and went to L.A., Norman became the guy. And so he came to us. He said, "I got a song for y'all." I said, "Really?" He said, yeah, and it's going to be a hit, too. He was cocky like that.
Yeah.
He was cocky like that. So he brought us, I heard it through the grapevine. And the guy that made money, Barrett Strong, give me money. He was the other writer on it. And we took it on the road with us and started working with it, came up with the background, came and said, no, what you think about this? He said, we doing this song right now. Put Smokey at the studio and went in there and recorded it.
Wow, let's hear a little bit of this real quick. Through the grapevine. Wow. Feels good right there, huh?
Yep.
Music make you feel good. Now, I read somewhere that you eventually left Motown, and part of the reason, I don't know if this was in jest or people were serious, was that you were on tour with Diana Ross, and that you were shutting it down so cold on stage that Diana had to kick you off the tour bus.
Beef back then?
It was shady back then.
It was shady.
It was shady, and eventually you moved on. Is any truth to that?
Don't be scared, Gladys.
You know, I try to be nice, but you can only tell the truth.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'll tell you just how it happened. We were on tour with the Supremes, and we were doing like colleges and some coliseums and stuff like that. And we opened for them. And we got to one of the theaters in the round, can't remember what it was, and we were getting housed. And when we got off the stage, we had the same road manager, and he said, Mr. Gordy's on the phone for you. I said, Mr. Gordy, I said, he think we doing good out here? You know, we just wanted to do our best, you know? And so he said, well, yeah, but he wants to speak to you. So I got on the phone, and he said, hey, he said, I hear you guys are doing great out there. You know how he sings, you know? I said, well, I hope so, Mr. Gordy. He said, but you giving my star act a little bit of trouble. You know, what's up with that? I said, we're just doing our thing. That's all. He said, well, I think you guys are coming home. I said, what? He said, I think you guys are coming home. And right before that call came, I saw Miss Ross. There was a theater in the round behind the curtain at the top of the thing where we come down to the stage. And she was looking out at the curtain, you know, which she never does. And that's when we got the call right after that.
She saw what you were doing to that crowd.
Wow.
Listen, not to take anything away from
Of course.
Diana Ross, who's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Yeah.
I said, look, y'all the biggest group in the country right now, in the world probably.
Yeah.
So why are you worried about us? I
heat.
had a chance to talk to her, but I've seen her since then.
Yeah.
And we talked about that.
Oh, wow.
We all had to grow up.
We all had to grow up. Wow.
That's
and
real.
I love that. I like that. Yeah.
You know, we all had to grow up.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have to be insecure. Do you know that nobody could touch you at that time?
Yeah. We all had to grow up.
Yeah.
Damn, we need to save. The rap game needs that right now.
Come on, yo.
That's
facts. We need that for hip hop.
We need all that drama.
Okay, so
You know?
when you did save the time for me, you know, I know that doesn't sound right.
That was good.
That was all right?
That was good, Sway.
Okay, that was good?
That was
Okay,
good.
thank you,
That was
Gladys,
good.
because they be hating on my singing.
It's
I'm not in good
bad
voice
in the
today.
morning.
Okay, now, let's play this for a second, because something happened in this video that was really monumental for
Yes.
the growth and exposure for hip-hop culture, all right?
Yes.
Got you feeling good, Kelly. Your whole day about to change.
Oh, absolutely.